Well, hey everyone, happy Monday evening, afternoon, wherever you're watching this, whatever day it is. I hope you're having yourself a fantastic day. Welcome back to KitchenTableTCG, where today we will be talking about Everfest, the latest Flesh and Blood set. We'll take a look at the estimated value and do a little bit of a market update for you. If you want access to all this stuff, this is part of my collection tracker over at patreon.com/KitchenTableTCG. You get access to a collection tracker that tracks the value of your collection in real time and updates whenever I do a video like this. You also get access to a Discord server where we host events and do all the fun things like that, have great conversations, and you get access to a 5% off discount code to minmaxgamesfab.com, a great place to buy singles of Flesh and Blood. All right, let's hop into Everfest. Let's see where the value of everything is and take a look at the market update. Once again, hope you're having yourself a fantastic day. Let's get into it. So booster boxes right now sitting at around $77. This is map pricing on Everfest booster boxes. Volume sold. You're selling like 3 boxes a day, basically 1 box here, 2 boxes here. I mean, average of 2 to 3 boxes a day, I would say, on TCG Player. Then you also have eBay and those other things. That volume is not going to pick up the sales very quickly. We have a lot of boxes under this $80 price point. Even like this company has 22 boxes. A lot of supply. It's going to take a lot of time for these products to go up, so I don't think there's any rush there for booster boxes. Taking a look at the Fable end, we've got Grandeur of Valhalla sitting at $275. Now this was one of those cards that picked up for a little bit last week. We had sales at like $280 at one point, right here at $280 and $300, but then all of a sudden kind of not crashing, but going back down to that $250 to $270 price point. Currently the one is available at $274. So very interesting to see that. I don't know if I had that up for you or not, but very interesting to see that card moving and grooving. I would say maybe what's happening is because of the slow sales of the boxes, maybe some people are breaking open boxes and stores are opening up boxes for singles, and that could be a direction that things are going for the singles prices. So let's hop into the legendaries. Very similar there too. We're down 15% to an average price of $71. Again, we had a little bit of an uptick last week, but this week we're kind of down, down an average of 15%. Let me show you some of that stuff right now. Arcanite Skullcap sitting at $89. You can see we were at like 102. Lots of supply entering the market this week. Very interesting to see. Lots of supply entering the market. Silver Palms, again, like this is one of those ones that got bought out all the way up to like $90, and now it's like less than, if you take a look at the historical version of this, it's like less than it was at even release. It was bought up to $100 and has just dropped back down even below that $50 price point that people said it's time to do a buyout for. So interesting to see all that kind of stuff. We've also got Stalagmite, Bastion of Eisenloft, lots of volume under the $90 price point too. This is a card that had been sitting around $100 for quite a while, and now the volume of it again is just pretty significant under $100 even on TCG Player, and that's not including eBay and the Facebook markets as well. So all in all, down 15% this week. Interesting week for singles for sure. I really think lots of sealed boxes might be being opened as a result of the volume of sealed boxes not moving very much. So you've got cold foils. Bravo, star of the show, down to $80. Skull Crashers at $13. Keep in mind, Bravo, not a card that is printed lightly in terms of the other cold foils. There's some people who did 1,000 box openings who pulled a very similar number of Bravo to the other cold foils, but it is like the chase card, right? Like it is like a really cool full art version, which does give it a lot of premium, but just keep that in mind that the volume of that is not less. But then you've got other cards moving up and down. Mask of the Pouncing Lynx, a card that is up 46% this week. I'm assuming based on the ninja spoilers from Uprising. But it's also worth noting that Kraken's Aethervine was a card that was way up last week from $15 to $41, but is now down 24% as a result of, again, more coming to the market. So don't get too excited about Mask of the Pouncing Lynx. If you don't have one yet, you may want to hold up because it may trend the same direction. It may not. This is not financial advice. It could go up again next week. Who knows? Crown of Reflection also up as Illusionist here. The Crown of Reflection Illusionist weapon or Illusionist equipment, and Illusionist also seeing some significant increases as a result of the next set. So those are the kind of buyouts that are happening right now. All in all, though, the average percentage of these cards is still down 9% for the Majestics, 15% for the rares, and average cold foils down 10%. Looking at your extended art rainbow foil, this is something that I think is really important for the set, as you get one in every 2 boxes. Keep in mind, we don't know the exact pull rate of like the Majestic ones, but it appears that the rainbow foil extended arts is one in every 2 boxes. This week we're only down 1% to an average of $14. Another thing, though, to keep in mind is there's a lot of 50 cent, a lot of $1 cards here. It is a very big lottery ticket. So just because this adds $15 of EV, you do have to weigh in the fact that you're much more likely to get a rare than you are a Majestic. It's just very hard to equate that out in the EV at the end of this video. So at the end of the video, the EV is calculated based on an average of one of these in every 2 boxes and pulls the average data. Just a little disclaimer as you look at the EV, this is going to add $7.50 per box to the EV, but you could hit a 50-cent card way more often than you will hit one of these expensive spiky cards. So just a dual little note there for you. Majestics, something's moving up, lots of sideways momentum. Let's talk about some things that are moving up. Nerves of Steel is seeing some significant increases. This week, another 32%. This is kind of a card that's getting kind of purchased. Spring Tidings, again, another, I believe that is, Spring Tidings is another one of the, what's it called? Ninja cards. So that's seeing some significant increases. We're starting to see some people who are interested in those Ninja cards. What else is up? You've got Islanders up a little bit. The rainbow foil version, obviously, is people getting excited to build her. Fractal Replication, Illusionist card, up 34%. So you're starting to see the Uprising spoilers kind of weigh in a little bit on Uprising, but it's not enough to get the average price of the Majestics up. The average price of the Majestics is still down 4%. As again, I think a lot of people who had built decks are now done with this season of play and are probably turning their decks into TCG Player, turning their decks into eBay, getting the cash, getting ready to pick up the next set, getting ready to build a new deck for the new format that is happening if they're not going to Pro Tour. So that's definitely something we see happen significantly in Flesh and Blood. Looking at your Majestics, your average price is $4.63. For the rainbow foil, for the non-foil Majestic, your average price is down 9% to $2.12. You've got some interesting things going on. Imposing Visage, that was a card that it's kind of back to the same price. It's just a weird one at 20 cents. That's way up this week. It was way down, though. I don't know. That's probably not even worth noting, to be honest. Winds of Eternity down 28%. That doesn't make a ton of sense to me based upon, we do have a Ninja coming out in the next set. So I thought that would be a card that would actually be up. This just tells me that the supply is being added to. All these cards, even though you're seeing, Revel and Rune Blood, is a card that I would have anticipated going up with the kind of Bravo Star Show bans happening. I would have anticipated a lot of these cards that are used in the other decks, like Viserai, would be trending up. But honestly, I think maybe people are just waiting for the next format, and the volume of cards being added to the marketplace right now. I don't know. It's just a weird dynamic. Runic Reclamation is moving up, though, 3%. There's a weird dynamic happening in the marketplace right now. Miraging Metamorph, another one of those cards. I think there must just be a lot of boxes being open for singles. That's the only kind of explanation I can come up with. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Shimmers of Silver also down. You would think that some of these cards that are being played in Prism and being played in Viserai would be going up, but maybe the Pro Tour just isn't enough in terms of volume of people in the community. I don't know. Or they already have their decks, and then other people who were playing in the metas previous, you had the Pro Quest season, are now turning in their decks. I'm guessing that's what it is. Anyway, average price down 9% to $2.12. Rainbow foil rares, really no movement in the rares or the commons. Same kind of value on all those things as last week. Common rainbow foils. Average price point sitting at around 11 cents. So let's get into the EV here as we finish up. This is kind of the pull rate. If you're interested in that, you can screenshot it and take a look at how this is all calculated out. It is based upon what we do know is the cold foil legendary and the regular legendary pull rate, and then we kind of excerpt that out and make some guesses based upon box openings and things like that. But it appears, again, that extended art 1 in every 2 boxes is something that adds $7.50 to EV, something to note. Your box EV, if you include all the cards, including the rares and commons and everything, you're sitting at $81.56. I do not recommend that you look at that. If you use this number, this is only including the Majestics through the Fable, which would be the equivalent of opening up around 40 boxes on average. You will hit that Fable. So you're sitting around $78 a box, which is right at the price point. Again, $77 a box. That's what we started with. But if you do not include the Fable or the Rare, so you're just looking basically at Majestics and the cold foil and all that kind of stuff, you're sitting at $71.17. So if you're going to open up a case or 10 boxes, really, because this does include the Legendary, if you're going to include about 10 boxes, your average price would be about $71 a box. If you just open up one box and you do hit a cold foil rare, you're going to be sitting at around $37 and just sell the Majestics and the cold foil rare. That's about the price point. That does include the extended art as well in that calculation. So that's your EV. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Hit the like button, hit subscribe. If you want access to this collection tracker, that's a great way to track the value of your collection over time. Whenever I do videos like this, head on over to patreon.com/KitchenTableTCG. We do run 3 Armory events a week from 3 different stores. It's a great place to hang out and do your events. You get your Patreon fee, $5 a month, back if you play in one of the Thursday night events a month. You get that money back, and it's a great way to do that. And then you also get that 5% off discount code to minmaxgamesfab.com. Hope that you enjoy the content. Leave a comment in the comment section. We'll talk to you again next video. And most importantly, remember to have yourself a great day and be kind to the people around you.